got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top. To Just, it feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies, then they hide the truth. Wide beyond views, you lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good with the fam? We back at it again. Salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate everybody that's gonna pull up. Anybody that catch this on the playback, sub to the channel, smash that like button, drop a comment, come holler at your boy, man. We taking over the airways for a little bit more today. We had to double up today. This is the second time back, man. So I do appreciate the family, man, pulling up. Let me say what's good to the fam. D-Free, what's good, my bro? Thrill Hill, what's good with the family? What's going on with you? Great work, too, D-Free. Debate series, man. Did your thing, bro. Ashley's Corner, what's good, Cuzzo? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling back up. Thomas, what's good with it, bro? Jim, what's going on, bro? How you feeling, man? Trey, what's good? Yes, sir. We back at it again, man. Back at it again. Mike Kirkland, my bro. What's happening with it? How you feeling, bro? Miss Joette, salute, Queen. How you feeling? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Yeah, man, we back again with another boxing conversation. And look, man, I ain't even about to play with it. Hey, man, things are moving right along in the sport of boxing. And like I said earlier, man, heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? Ain't that the saying? Ain't that the saying? And it's cool. It's cool to be the man. It's cool for everybody to call you the man. It's cool for you to get the praises being the man, the king. But it's a different thing when you gotta fulfill that responsibility and you gotta stand tall. And I ain't saying that nobody won't, but it's some decisions that's gonna have to be made real soon in the sport of boxing, and it's gonna get fun because, like I said before, with me, it's always entertainment, and it's fun to see these dudes, test themselves against other quality opposition. So that's something that I just look forward to, and I feel like time going to take care of a lot of that for us. I feel like a lot of the fights that we're going to want to see, especially when it pertains to these real fighters, we're going to get them. And I just know it always seemed like so often we having these conversations about these fighters. But again, I said this before, and I'm going to keep saying it. As long as these dudes are active, healthy, and participating in the sport of boxing, their names are going to be tied in together. And it is what it is. But the fun thing about this conversation right here and what Bob Arum offers had nothing to do with Tank. So that's a little refreshing for me, for my mental, for so many different reasons, man. And if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that Bob Arum's offers didn't include Tank Davis. Like, Tank Davis, go ahead and get him some rest. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be back motivated when he get here. I can't wait to see him back in action. But as it stands, Bob Arum got some offers of his. I don't know if anybody been paying attention, but you know, I keep the little clips and the posts. I get the posts. Edgar Chavez, what's good with it, bro? Mike, what's going on, my bro? How you feeling? LeVar, what's good with it, family? Appreciate you pulling back up, man. Edgar, what's good with it? Jersey is in the building, man. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all punched the like button out one time for you, bro. And like I said, man, I appreciate all y'all pulling back up for this second trip, man. Your boys in grind mode, but we got to put this work in. We're going to have these conversations. I don't care how many times we got to have them until I see this fight. I ain't never going to stop talking about it, me personally, but I am going to talk about it when it makes sense, right? I ain't going to just be, you know, reaching and trying to draw up a conversation out of nothing. But, you know, I'm going to let people know how we got here. How we got here today is because, as it stands, Bob Arum has named 3 options that he's going to offer to the great Lord, Devin Haney, a.k.a. the Black Jesus, a.k.a. Untouchable, a.k.a. you better not dare criticize him or you flat out hating. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of that shit. So anyway, Bob Arum got a couple of offers for the king, man, for the king, for the Lord Haney, for the Black Jesus. He got a couple things going on right here. Now, I remember everybody thought it was, I don't know, it seemed like people took personal satisfaction when Bill said, you know, he ain't bring up no Shakur Stevenson to me. We just talked to him. That fight wasn't on the table. Blah, 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 blah. It was funny then. So what y'all talking about? Your own promoter ain't even trying to make the fight. Blah, 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 blah. Well, here we are today. Here we are. This is all competition. This is entertainment. It's never personal with Just Do. I just like to see fights happen that need to happen. That makes sense. And I'm not a one-way dude, meaning it's not you either fight one guy or it's bust. Like, that's not realistic. It's when you work yourself into position, like Devin Haney did, you're going to have options. That's what he has. Like, so I'm not a guy that feels like if he don't go one way or the other, I'm going to have something negative to say. That's not the case. The point of this conversation is to revisit, you know, because people, PGA's big dog, what's good with it, fam? People, you know, they were adamant about how Bill Haney was saying, hey, you ain't even mentioned no Shakur Stevenson to us. So what we talking about? You get what I'm saying? But here we are today. And here are the options. Now, I don't know how people want to look at it. Maybe it was just typed up this way. You know what I'm saying? But I see Shakur Stevenson name at the top is pretty damn hard to miss. I ain't saying that's the only option, but I'm glad it's one. So all that stuff people be talking about, you know, to fight this and to fight that, at least we know that he's going to at least offer it to him, right? And no, I'm not saying he got to take it. No, I am not saying that. But he got options because as the king of the lightweight division that he is, he got options. Shakur Stevenson, Vasyl Lomachenko rematch, or the Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez winner. Now, I remember, if y'all remember, man, I brought this up a couple lives ago about him saying he was going to offer him the winner of Josh Taylor and Teofimo. I was saying, I don't know if people remember, but I'm not surprised by that one. But I just want to highlight something. I want to highlight something because I mean, I love the fighters. I love giving them their just due. Do you notice the similarities in these options that Bob Arum listed? Do anybody notice? Because I know we the fan, we get it. Do you notice the difference or the similarities? One thing that stands right out immediately looking at these list of options, these are all options that were in some way, shape, or form benefit who? Bob Arum financially. He didn't name a specific name like Tank Davis because, as he said before, why would he be looking to make a big fight with him when he got guys over in his stable that he can make big fights with? It was nothing against Tank Davis. It's just that's not his fighter. So he wouldn't be as vested in making a fight with him as of right now when you got other guys that's lined up. I hope people can understand that. That's what he meant when he said that. And you know who's one of the options? You got Shakur Stevenson. So all them people that keep talking about, he ain't fight no 50-50 fight. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Devin Haney be his first 50-50 fight. I will absolutely love it. This is all I'm saying. I'm not saying he has to take this option. I'm not a negative dude. I'm not a hater of Devin Haney. I just wanted to revisit this because this is something that's been recently posted. These are the options that Bob Arum is claiming that he has for Devin Haney, which I feel like all of those are interesting. All of those are respectable options. All of them, no matter which way he turned. You get what I'm saying? Because again, when you the man, you got options, and he got options. Know what I mean? Oh, nowhere is Regis on that list. Glad you said that, Cuzzo. Ain't he praying for the T.O. upset? Salute to my fam in the building, man. I appreciate all y'all. Hey, Ash, you know I got you. Say no more. Boom. Boom. So, remember when I talked about options? Those were just the offers that Bob Arum was offering because those are his fighters. So it seemed like it makes sense for him to offer him those guys, being that they're his fighters. It makes sense, right? It makes sense. So that's 3 options over there. But here we go. Eddie Hearn. He's planning to make an offer as well for him to fight who? The Rougarou, Regis PROGRAIS. So here we go. Remember when we said that, you know, decisions are going to have to be made. They're going to be tough. He has options, and any of the options that he chooses are going to be respectable in my eyes. So if you stick at 35 and you take one of those offers that Bob Arum has on the table, or you go up to 140 and accept his 140 offer for the winner of T.O. and Lopez. I mean, T.O. and Taylor. You get what I'm saying? Or you can take Eddie Hearn's offer, deal with the Rougarou. You get what I'm saying? But I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to put that out there that the Shakur Stevenson fight is somewhat on the table because he making it an offer. So the people that was pushing that thought it was funny. There you go. You know what I'm saying? And there go the Rougarou. So either way, the young man, rightfully so, he got the world at his feet and he got real decisions that he can make and go make some money, go make a bag, go chase legacy. He in a position to do all that. That's all this conversation is about. And it's about, look, man, if I could see Shakur fight anybody that's a 50-50 fight, I just want to see that for my own selfish reasons. You know what I'm saying? And so people could shut up when it come to him and act like he ain't one of them dudes. He one of them dudes. And I just want to see him prove it by one of the guys getting in there. And I promise you, if it's any way they can make Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, I'm all for it because I feel like that's one of the best fights you can get. I really do. Fate was good with him, my bro. How you feeling? Trey was good. What he said, if he fight for legacy, he'll take the Shakur fight. He'll only move him on 40. If Teal wins, I don't think he wants to fight Loma again. Yeah, I don't think he want Loma again either. And I don't blame him the way Loma carried it. I truly don't blame the young king for the way Loma carried it. And who's to say, like, you get what I'm saying? He gonna get his just due and his full credit if he beat him again in another close fight. Would they just cry robbery again? Get what I'm saying? I wouldn't even waste my time with Loma. So I wouldn't be mad at him 0% if he say hell no to Loma. Johnny Q, my boy, what's good with it? How you feeling, Brody? Face said Haney going to Regis because he'll get more credit for losing a higher weight. It's a good point. It's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Regis with braids a demon. I'm telling you he is, yo. Trey said no disrespect. Regis might be too much for Devin. And again, I respect the young king for contacting Eddie Hearn and discussing a potential fight with him. Like, I thought that was very, very brave and respectable. Like, I have no issue with that. I respect the hell out of it. But I was undisputed target. You move up, the Tank, he has to fight for a belt. I feel that. Cuzzo. I do. So if I Tank or Regis, I feel that. And I'm right there with you. Or take one of those options. You get what I'm saying? Kirk Douglas, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. And a salute to my bro Jim and in that Cash App, man. Always holding your boy down. Jim, man, much love, much appreciation, bro. You're a real one, man. Appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
And yeah, and like I said, because I'm right with you, like, and this is just all based off things that he said. We not expecting him to do something he didn't say, right? We not praying on his downfall. We're not up against him. We just, you know, he's making himself a hot commodity because he has options. He's in a very interesting position. You get what I'm saying? He could try to take another tough fighter, 35. You get what I'm saying? Which I would truly respect. Or you can go to 140 and get that smoke with Regis that you was talking about. I would truly respect that too. It's just going to be fun and very interesting to see which avenue or which street you decide to walk down. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's going to be very interesting. And man, if I read y'all this article, bro, that wrote by Dan Ambrose, I think his name is Dan Ambrose. Oh my God, man! If y'all heard the way Dan Ambrose, y'all want to talk about Haney haters, bro? If y'all seen your family, if y'all seen the way Dan Ambrose was talking about Devin Haney in this article today, man, oh man, I would never sit up there and do him like that, bro. He said straight up, like, yo, he's more than likely going what he say? Man, I don't even want to put no words in his mouth. I'm gonna pull the article up. I'm gonna read it, yo. Dante, all boxing talk. What's good with it, family? How you feeling? Haney ain't picking that Shakur option. I guarantee that. It'd be damn interesting and fun to see, though, because that'd be a very tactical technician, man. A battle of technicians, man. High level chess played at its highest level. Man, I would enjoy it. I would truly enjoy it. But I ain't selfish, right? I'm not a selfish fan. Like, for some strange reason, say he wanted to give Loma a chance for get back, or say he wanted to go get the TEOFIMO winner. I'm cool with it. Kurt, my bro, how you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Said Devin barely beat Lil Loma, so how you gonna beat Regis? It's gonna be very interesting, Mike. The dude Dan Ambrose said once Devin Haney moved to 140 and fight the top guys at 140, his reputation gonna evaporate. He said something along those lines. His career gonna evaporate. I thought those was harsh words. I'm like, damn. You think that's just gonna be the ND1? What's good with the fan? He said, duck, goose. You know, I know that lingo. You know what I'm saying, my bro? Big Dog Willie always showing love in that Superman. Did you know Connor anyway beat MJ and Shaq? Had a 2 versus 2 facts. I know now, Big Dog. Salute to you, family. How you feeling?
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie, man. Dan is a straight Loma fanboy. He's still salty. He didn't get undisputed. Absolutely, he is. You know it. You know it, Kurt. Bidding war. Let's go, Dad, man. He in a very prime position, man. And I feel good because I'm not a hater or a detractor of his. I'm not no halfway supporter. I'm a full supporter of his. He got real decisions to make, and it's gonna be interesting to see which way he go. You know what I'm saying? I know if he choose 140, I'm gonna feel like he, you know, health-wise, he considered the health, and he says, you know what? It's not worth it to go with 135. I'm going to let the fans and the people have the duck talk. I'm not going to do it, right? I'm going to stay true to the name Just Do. I ain't going to put it on him, but I'm going to say, based on what he said, as long as he stand tall on one of the things that he put out there, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's going to get real interesting down the stretch, man. It's going to get real fun. I just want to see great fights, man. I just want to see great fights, man. Win, lose, or draw, I want to see these dudes mix it up. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if he potentially accept one of these options. You get what I'm saying? 140 option. He did give him a 140 option, so it's not 135 or bust. You get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you got 140 options, bro, but you got some real smoke up there. You know what I'm saying? And they putting you in position. They offering you basically title fights. You got Eddie Hearn willing to offer you Regis, which is a title fight from the rip at 140. And then you got Bob Arum willing to offer you Josh Taylor, TEOFIMO winner, which would be a championship fight from the rip at 140. So if you think about it, you're in great shape. If you stay at 135, it's a championship fight. If you go to 140, the options that are being offered to you are championship fights. You get what I'm saying? That's a very prime position to be in. That's what's up. You worked your way to this position, but it's gonna get tougher. You get what I'm saying? Because you know, being the man, the crown is going to get heavy. It's going to get heavier, and it's going to get tougher. The fights are going to get tougher. You get what I'm saying? The challenges are going to become more steep. You know what I mean? The fights are going to be even closer. Like, you get what I'm saying? Devin don't want to look like a duck, so he acts like he wants to kill her at a higher weight. People want to call Devin a duck when he doesn't fight Regis next. And that's real, Ash. I'm just saying that's real. And it has to be next too, right? Like no nothing in between. I be who I be. Salute, family. How you feeling, bro? Let's hear the hate article back. I got you, bro. I'm gonna pull this up for y'all. Pull this up, man. I was like, sheesh, man. Damn, we pretty damn harsh on the young man. Yeah, give me a few seconds, y'all. Let me pull this up for y'all. Y'all smash the like button for me. Salute to everybody pulling up on this second cook. Like I said, man, we just grinding, man. We just grinding. We got a few things. This ain't the only thing to talk about either. You know what I'm saying? We got a few things to talk about. You know, Tony Weeks finally issued a statement and responded to the premature stoppage that was Rolly and Barroso. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that as well. Mr. Mechanical, what's good, family? How you feeling? All right, just give me a second. Give me a second, y'all smash that like button. But yeah, man, it's gonna get fun. It's gonna get fun in a minute to see how everything shake out, man. Everybody gonna have to prove themselves, and that's all I want to see anyway. For the champ, for that chunk, they put the pressure on themselves. Absolutely, put a lot of pressure on themselves. They wanted that Loma undisputed talking points bad, so they real upset. Yeah, right. Facts, Kurt. Shower out. Salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button for your bro, man. We're going to keep cooking. I'm just looking for this article real quick that I was reading earlier and show y'all, like, y'all people don't know Haney hating to you like this, boy. That man gave him little to no shot at succeed. I'm like, sheesh, damn. Okay. I'm getting to it, y'all. Here it is. There we go. I got it, y'all. This article, y'all, by the way, this was written by Dan Ambrose. You know what I'm saying? And this is Boxing News 24, right? I told y'all your boy just do reading. I don't just watch videos. I do my due diligence before I get here, man. I definitely do my reading. Make sure I be up to par on whatever it is I'm talking about. Just you think Devin will fight Taylor if he wins? I mean, it'll be interesting, right? Because I hear people saying the only way he takes the winner if it happens to be TEOFIMO, right? But I think once you there, it will look bad if you didn't, right? It just all depends if you accept the offer to face the winner beforehand and not wait until the winner is determined already, right? Because then that will make it look a little different. But as it stands, right? Just follow me for a second. These offers are on the table now, pretty much, right? So you can make a decision, you know what I mean, beforehand. If you make your decision beforehand, I truly respect it, as opposed to waiting till the outcome. And if it just so happens, say Teal found a way to win and you went with it, you get what I'm saying? It'll look like people was right. And I don't want to, you know what I mean, look at it like that. I want to look at it like I think he'll fight the winner, whether it's T.O. or Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give him that and say that. You know what I mean? For me, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely going to see, though, because the options are there. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't like these three options, maybe you like the Eddie Hearn option with Regis, and you already expressed interest in wanting to fight him, and you made that public. So maybe you might go that route. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a tough road either way, man. 3-fight deals. I don't think Devin's ready to run that gauntlet of fights. Whew. That's a good point, D1. That's a good point. It's funny you said 3-fight deals and you see offering 3 options. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's going to get bad. Either way, it's definitely going to get tough. It's going to get tough, but that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Proving yourself. You got a lot more to prove. He's very young and very accomplished, man. I'm talking about Josh Taylor, just saying Josh Taylor, because Josh Taylor got the size and the strength You know what I mean? The physicality to make that fight tough. He can box, fundamentally strong. You get what I'm saying? So he got some things working for him that he can make that fight tough for sure. Because regardless, two people that think he won, Lomachenko and Devin was confusing there, and he looked terrible against southpaws. He just didn't gain nothing since the JoJo fight. Open stance wise, I get what you're saying. You're looking for certain improvements, and you feel like you didn't see it in terms of him competing against the southpaw. I understand that. Just they fought with southpaws for a couple fights, and either southpaws he was supposed to win or not. Man, it's gonna be tough, man. Maybe that's where his toughest challenges would be. You know, possibly with the great southpaw. You know what I mean? But it's good that, you know, out of all these fights, the only one that really played out close like this was the one that was supposed to be 50-50. It's a good thing that for him, for the most part, anybody else, he handled them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It might not have been the most exciting, but he definitely handled the rest of these dudes. So it's just going to be interesting to see how much he learned from this fight and what areas he can improve in. Because no doubt in my mind, he can improve, right? He's very young. He has a ton of time in front of him to put the work in, and with his work ethic and his willingness to try to be great, right? I'll give him that. And I'll say he's going to work on some things. I expect him to work on some things, but I think there are certain, you know, parts of, you know, aspects of the fight game and certain styles of fighters that will always give him a tough out, right? You know what I mean? Cleaning out 140, the next goal for Dev, at least it should be. Right. And then he do that, man. Utmost respect for even an attempt to do it. You know, 140 is not going to be easy at all. Grease with fire was good, fam. Haney Shakur, Edward De Los Santos, Frank Martin style Shakur. Man, that's cute, man. That's cool. But Edwin De Los Santos fighting Joseph Adorno, bro. He fighting Joseph Adorno on the Boots card. You know what I'm saying? It would be cool to think that Shakur would duck him, right? But nah, you know what I mean? Isn't everyone in southpaw but Regis? You talking about at 140, the champions, Cuzzo? He'll stay away from Regis if he's smart. He already put it in the universe, Trey, so it ain't no staying away from it now because you already put it in the universe that you'll fight him. But yeah, speaking of that, so we, you know, to add to this conversation and how we got here, right? You know, those are Bob Arum's options for him, right? And again, he has these options because he put himself in position by being undisputed and things like that. They put him in this position to have options. You know what I mean? Several of them. And this is also one of them. But this article was saying Devin Haney to receive offer for Regis PROGRAIS title challenge, right? And Dan Ambrose went on to write, you know what I mean? The promoter, HEARN, will be making an offer to Devin Haney to move up from 135 to challenge for the title. He said it's questionable whether HEARN will make a large enough offer to motivate Haney to take this risky fight against PROGRAIS. You know what I'm saying? He also went on. Oh, shit. Give me a second. Do you heard about One Time Thurman? Yeah, Mr. Mechanical. I heard about that. Mr. Kyler was good with it, fam. Since he's a free agent, we'll just wait for Tank. That's his biggest fight. Win or lose, he becomes a superstar from their history. I understand that, Mr. Kyler. That's real. LeVar, man, showing love in that super, man. Much love, much appreciation, bro. Just thanks for all the phenomenal content you provide us on a daily basis. Nothing but respect, my guy. Man, big salute and much respect to you too, fam, supporting the grind, man. Much love and appreciation, LeVar.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to you, bro. Much love and appreciation. Judah Ben, my bro, what's good with it, family? Tank Shakur, Josh Taylor, all southpaw. Right. Absolutely, cuzzo. 100%. 100% good fight would be Regis versus Shakur eventually. Right. I wouldn't mind seeing that if it happens at 140 if you get there for sure, because that'll be a real test for him. Regis going to always be the one to really test a person's mettle, a fighter's mettle. And if it's any unanswered questions that a fighter got, Regis will make you answer some of them questions or a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? With just his style, his pressure, relentlessness, and his unique skill set of fighter boxer type deal. You get what I'm saying? Fighter boxer. That's what I call him. No people saying boxer puncher. I call him a fighter boxer, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude's a fighter boxer, Regis is. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a fun fight to watch. Man, at least we getting good fights. Absolutely. That was AB talking about it's just do. Oh, yeah, nah, that was an old clip. I usually play that whenever somebody super chat or cash app. I get them. That's me giving them they just do for the support. Like, but that was AB talking about him and Floyd fighting each other potentially. Like, instead of giving these other dudes a chance, give him his, get him his just due by fighting him. And they both would get a bag and stuff like that. That's what he was talking about. But let me finish reading his article, y'all, so we on point. Now, I mean, Dan Ambrose is saying it's questionable whether or not Eddie Hearn will make an offer large enough to motivate Haney to take this risky fight against PROGRAIS. But we already know he already expressed interest to Eddie Hearn about fighting Regis PROGRAIS. He put that on Twitter. So we all understand that, right? Now, I mean, he's saying at this point, Haney will likely, he's saying basically he's looking to cash out. He wants to cash out big after his controversial 12-round decision last May against Vasyl Lomachenko. He said Haney will have to dig deep to come up with enough. Hearn will have to dig deep to come up with enough money for Haney to agree to fight PROGRAIS because he's likely thinking about winning the lottery by transmitting his undisputed lightweight championship into enormous payday against Gervonta Davis. So he's saying Haney is aware that the odds of him beating PROGRAIS are slim, which makes the risk too high for him to take. Devin won't sacrifice his unbeaten record for less than a treasure chamber full of gold. He's saying Haney is going to get the most money he can by using his undisputed 135-pound championship and win over Lomachenko to make retirement money because his career is likely to evaporate overnight once he begins fighting the best at 140. This is what Dan Ambrose had to say. Despite having lots of talent, PROGRAIS isn't popular because he was frozen out by the top 140-pounders after his questionable loss to Josh Taylor in 2019. Said Haney has options for massive payday clashes against these guys. And he went on the list: Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Vasyl Lomachenko rematch, Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor, or Rolly Romero. Those are all real possibilities. But the ball is in his court, and it's all how he played, right? I respect it either way because it's going to be a tough challenge, and you're going to have to stand on business. Know what I'm saying? Salute to LeVar. Appreciate you, family. Boxing's heading in the direction. They just need to keep it coming week after week. Hardcore must support. Facts, bro. And we going to be right here supporting, man. Oh, boy, Regis was fighting on the 17th. Supposed to be decent. No tomato can. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm calling him Doug, but I know some people that will. Yeah, right. His legacy is already secure if he wins. Step up to 140 on a straight shot through the WBO. Right. Judah Ben said that, cloud chasing. We're going to see because he said he want to fight Regis, so we're going to see. It's secure as he don't rematch Lomachenko. He'll never hear the end of that. Right. Chop was good with a chop. How you feeling, bro? The fight should have been happened a long time ago. I put some money on that. It will never happen. Which fight you talking about? Got a lot of channels. As you see, think Devin won everybody else. And he's moved to 140 and he'll be called a lot of things. Yeah, they will. D1 people will call him a lot of things. I won't. I'm gonna support him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with him. As long as he being the fighter that he is, standing on business, right? That's the only thing I ask of any fighter. Miss Just Do, salute to my queen. How you feeling, baby girl? Appreciate you stopping through. I hope he's right about the part with Tank. Right, though, man. Right. Real talk, though. Before Shakur never move up, he's too comfortable to find smaller guys at 135. Shakur just got to 135. He fought one guy that was, I don't think he had such a crazy size advantage over him. And I don't see how you could make an assumption that he will be comfortable fighting smaller guys. He clearly is asking for the smoke. I don't know, man. I don't know. A guy that's shown me that he's always been about the smoke, there's no way I'm going to start feeling like he's not about to be that. People make too much about the size in his fights and why he win them. And I just think it's a narrative that people pushing. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. AB say he want Regis fight next. Yeah, AB did. He on one, boy. He on one. He on one. I think he loses at 140 as well. It's gonna be tougher for sure. It's gonna be tougher. I'm right too. It's gonna be tough for real. And like Rolly, I'll be disappointed. I ain't hear him mention Rolly, so it's like cool. Haney versus Shakur. That's a great fight to make. I mean, Bob Arum said it's one of the options now, Chop. So people were saying that option wasn't on the table. Bob Arum saying he's gonna offer it to him. So a good one. The undercard is good. Right. Regis is good, but his kryptonite is a good jab. So imagine Devin fully rehydrated, pumping the jab. He'll be fully rehydrated, I think, for sure at 140. But I think with Regis, you'll definitely need more than the jab, and it'll be about keeping Regis at bay and keeping him honest and offsetting the things that Regis like to do well, which is get in and hurt you. You get what I'm saying? If you can offset the things that Regis like to do, you know what I'm saying, and keep him on the outside, then you got a very good chance at winning. You get what I'm saying? And nothing is impossible, right? It just takes a very disciplined fighter. Haney is a very disciplined fighter, right? But I feel like at some point, Regis is going to force you to fight him, and that's where the fight gets tough. You get what I'm saying? We all know, and we can see Haney having success on the outside, boxing him and things like that, because he's a disciplined, he's a hell of a boxer, right? But just the fighting part is what concerns me with Dev and Regis when the boxing match turns into a fight and not a boxing match. You get what I'm saying? Regis, that's in Regis's wheelhouse, respectfully. So there will be questions for Dev to answer there once it turns into an actual fight. As a boxing match, I think he'll be able to hold his own and do his thing. You get what I'm saying? But the big question is, you know, can you gain Regis's respect? And can you keep him out of your chest and out your wheelhouse? If you can be very successful and beat him. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is impossible. None of these guys are unbeatable, right? But it'll be a very tall order, a very tough task. It won't be easy at all. You know what I'm saying? Regis WBC, WBA. Regis got that WBC strap. Crawford. I'm trying on Devin want to run a lot more, in my opinion. I feel you, Mike. You already know. That's why I keep it so smooth over here. I make sure I give everybody their credit and they just do. I feel like that's the way to call it. Like it will damage them for sure. They want to go with Devin like they should. Regis has the same issue. Pac had jab his ass in between feints. He was set every time. Yeah, I mean that's something that, you know, can be an issue for Regis. But my thing is not trying to get too comfortable doing the same things over and over with him and thinking it'll work, right? You're gonna really have to work in there with Regis. Regis coming to fight. You know what I'm saying? And make no mistake about it. And you better be able to keep him off. You better be able to gain his respect, get his respect, and get it early, because he's going to make the fight physical. He's going to look to make the fight physical, and he's going to look to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And he's normally successful doing it. So, again, it'll be a excellent clash of contrasting styles. You know, the boxer against the fighter. You know what I mean? It's essentially the trained street fighter, the brawler. You get what I'm saying? It'll be a good match, yo. All these fights will be good. These dudes can hold their own, man. They're top level talent. So they're all going to make for good fights despite who wins and loses, right? I just want to see the fights. You get what I'm saying? And I hate to see fighters get weak jackets put on them like clout chasers and this and that just for wanting to fight each other. That's the whole objective, is to fight each other. If somebody is the best and they're in your division, you should, and you haven't fought them, and you're calling yourself the best, so you think you one of them ones, you should be looking to fight them. You get what I'm saying? Teach what's good with it. Which part would you choose? Oh, which path? For Dev? I mean, honestly, man, it truly depends, right? Because we've heard him say he's going to stay at 135, or it's not going to be another 35-pound champion this year and stuff like that, right? But we all know the health concerns and the risks that he run, possibly being drained as he continue to try to make 135 fights, right? So with that being said, if he takes the path that I'm thinking he's going to take possibly and go to 140, As long as he fight the guy that he said he was going to fight in a Regis PROGRAIS, I have no issue with it. If he stays at 135 and explores one of those Bob Arum options, I definitely don't have no problem with that, right? Because either way, it's a tough decision to make. But I don't expect him to risk his health any longer at 35, which is why I'm leaning to me thinking that he's going to go to 140. And I'm going to assume that he's going to fight Regis because that's what he said. That's who he said he wanted to fight. Do you think what's happening might affect Taylor's TO event? No, I think it'll be okay, Fate. I think it'll be okay. Mike Kirkland, much love, much appreciation in that super chat. Always holding your boy down. He said for keeping it smooth for sure. I got to, man. Got to for y'all ears, man, and y'all mental, man. I want the people to enjoy boxing. Like I always say, man, I'm going to say this all the time, y'all. I want y'all to enjoy boxing when y'all come in.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my bro, Mike Kirkland, man. I didn't know Reggie had world belt. LetsBuild. Salute, family. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. So Haney wasn't ringside when? What's that? No, just Regis. I got Dave having majority problems with Matias style. That's another style that could be problematic too. Because the key is you got to keep those dudes out your wheelhouse. Them dudes are looking to get in close and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have the firepower to keep those dudes honest, then you're going to have a very tough time dealing with them naturally. Like, it's okay to be able to box your ass off, but, you know, at some point, everybody, you get hit in every fight, and there are going to be moments where you got to bite down a bit and fight. And I believe when you do that, that's when you have to answer the biggest questions, right? Other than that, you'll be able to box these dudes because I think you're just a better boxer than these dudes. But again, that's just one half of it. Boxing, you might be able to outdo them, but can you outfight them as well? And I think you're going to have to do a mixture of both, fighting those top tier dudes at 140 because they can do both so well. You know what I'm saying? When he's open stands, best jab. Boxing my ass, I feel you, bro. I say go after Tank now while the window is open and he has a lot of leverage. Do a 2-fight deal like Bud did, Undisputed versus Tank, and a second fight at a catch weight. Interesting. Interesting, man. I'm not against that at all, L-Dub. That man, that'd garner so much respect from me. If he actually did that, you get what I'm saying? That's a hell of an option to take. You get what I'm saying? Man, that's a move right there, man. It's funny, I always got anything Tank once. When they both tied up, shit is silly. Yeah, it's true. Kids are like, shit on the scales move up. He has to. True. Be surprised if we struggle to make 140. Yeah. Healthy and he won't be depleted, physically depleted. I don't want to see the man physically depleted on the scale, but the respect would be tremendous if you decide to stick around at 135 because you said it and you stand on that business. That'd be crazy, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, going to 140 in your first fight to fight Regis would be wild too. You know what I'm saying? If that's how it's gonna play out, you dig what I'm saying? So, you know, when you the man and you the champion, you hold the keys, man. You really got real decisions you can make, and they're tough either way you go. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough. Show me some curse on that corner against Loma. You breakable in my opinion. I feel you, Mike. You know I feel you. I like that. It's gonna be a tough one, but you know, my thing is he already put that out into the universe, so that's something that he gonna have to revisit anyway, or visit anyway. That's an option he gonna have to visit just simply because he said it. Make sure to a frame like his 140 might be tough. I think he'll be fine there. Besides consent offers too, send offers too. I feel that, Rick. And again, man, I think, you know, the position that he in is just make boxing entertaining because it's a position that that I think offers us a good fight either way, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just not one of them guys. It's not one way or the highway for me. Like, I just want to see a great fight, and I want to see business stood on. I want to see people keep the same energy. And I feel like as long as we do that, everything is all good, man. Orlando Finney, what's good, fam? How you feeling, man? Yes, it's fight week, man. It is fight week, man. I'm gonna cash in with Tank and cash Shakur at 140. That's cool. Look, I ain't against that. You know what I mean? I'm not against that. Though the Tank payday don't come that often. Top fighters. Hey, man. Hey, you make a good point, L-Dub. You make a great point, bro. Make a great point, actually. Yeah, I got you, Rick. Say B-sides could send contracts too. I got you. And I ain't saying, like, I want to make sure I ain't saying like it's no bad thing or nothing, nobody send it. I'm just exploring the options that people are saying are out there. You know, you got to read this Regis situation going on. You get what I'm saying? You got what Bob Arum is saying about the fights that he'll offer him. Like, you get what I'm saying? I think any of them offer exciting fights. And you get what I'm saying? A Loma rematch, I think, is not something that he cared for. So I doubt we see that. I think Shakur Stevenson is unlikely at 35. Unfortunately, you know, just the timing, I guess, is off. You get what I'm saying? Maybe a one fight or two too late. But, you know, the Josh Taylor TEOFIMO winner thing is something that's on the table, right? That's really on the table as well. And then if you don't like that, you got Regis. You got Regis over there with Eddie Hearn, and he's done business with Eddie Hearn before. So, man, you know, who knows? Maybe they can work that out. Either way, I want to see a great fight. I want to see a great fight. And I want to see business stood on. 140 could be there's breakout division. Could be. I ain't against nothing, bro. I ain't knocking nothing, nobody. I know that it's gonna be tougher. Devin doesn't turn his punches over. Right. That's what Tarver was, I think, alluding to, Rick. I think Tarver was saying that about his punches. And he'd be making him, I had to take a pay cut again on the back end, which I think is a huge fight. That'd be interesting if he decides to take that, bro. That'd be interesting, D1. You know what I'm saying? He slapped for sure. You know what I'm saying? So he's slapping for his shit to me. I'd take the Shakur fight. Man, I'd love to see that fight, Rick. Man, I would. I truly would. That's something that I ain't hear too many people say. With DK, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? They're 24, taking on tough challenges, accomplish things no one at his age is doing. He's giving boxing fans what we say we want. So our fans never happy with his mentality, the young man. I don't think that's the conversation today, D1. I mean DK. I don't think nobody not happy with the decision, right? We was just exploring the options. You get what I'm saying? And you know, I'm a fair dude and non-biased dude. So it's like, you know what I mean? I'm just exploring the options that people are saying are out there. According to Bob Arum, these are the options that he aligned for him, right? He don't have to take them, but I said in his position that he's worked himself to, he got big decisions to make that are going to be tough, right? So I'm not a one way or bust kind of guy. He can go any of these ways, and I think it leads to a great fight, is what I'm saying. And I will respect it, you know what I'm saying? Because it will mean that he's standing on business, whether it's 140 in Regis or it's 35 and one of the, you know what I mean? One of the two, whether it be a Tank or Shakur fight. You get what I'm saying? I like Haney taking a welcome to 140 versus a credit contender before he takes on Regis. Honorable Barroso would be perfect. I see you thinking right there. Me too. Try to acclimate first, man. Right. Strike while the iron high, go for Tank, get the winner of Teal versus Taylor. I could feel that too. Again, that's why we had these conversations, family. Like, and I'm glad that people are actually saying a number of the different options. It's cool. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like the people saying the Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez winner. I like the people thinking maybe a Tank fight and the 2-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear my bro say he thinks the Shakur fight makes sense. Like, it's just options, right? And they're real options, and it's fun because he's worked himself in this position to be talked about in this way because it can mean something. You know what I'm saying? He one of the players. You know what I'm saying? Undisputed. Okay, I give that his kudos. Yeah, man. I'll give him his utmost credit. Y'all know it. With Tank knocking him out in front of the world, I think it will never happen. If it does happen next, Devin faked it till he made it. Devin made it. So he's not gonna fight Tank. I could feel that. I will hope he do, though. I will hope that fight is always going to be on the table for them some kind of way, you know, because that's a fight because of that we would all thoroughly enjoy. Y'all punch that like button one time out for you, bro, man. History retaining his current incarceration makes for fall classic. An Essence special. The build-up would be insane. You know how I go. You thinking, Mr. Kyler, you know he's going to struggle to make 140 watch. I think he'll be fine. Good as Antonio Tarver, since Tarver is such a great teacher. His son should be fighting Xander's eyes. Jesus Ramos, and they talk to him, L Dub. God's self, what's good, family? How you feeling, Tarver? Got his son in the box. Where? Right. Not you, but just fans. Yeah, but mark my words, if he fights any of these guys, fans will say duck the other guys. Yeah, some people going to do that. I just try not to do that because it waters down the sport. Like I did a live earlier, and salute to everybody that pulled up earlier. You know, fighting back for my boy a little bit, man. You know, he gets slighted a lot, but I always give these dudes their credit, and I think that's make boxing more enjoyable, man. Like he got a tough decision to make. That's what brought us here. That's what brought me here today. Know what I mean? To revisit what they're talking about. And again, it just makes for an interesting conversation because either way you go, I think you get a good fight, right? If you explore the Bob Arum options, you got a good fight. You're giving us something good. You go to the Eddie Hearn route, we know that's Regis down that street. So either street you turn, it's a tough out. It's a tough fight. It's a respectable fight. It's not something that I don't think people could complain about, right? You know what I mean? It's just going to be interesting to see what the young king do, which way he decided to go. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I can't call it, but I'm leaning towards a 140 call. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking something at 140 for him. You know what I'm saying? Taylor vs. Haney, great fight. Tough fight for Haney, though. Right. Mad respect if you take that fight. What if the smoke from Canada wildfires in NYC would trigger TEOFIMO's asthma? Somebody did ask something like that, man, because it got crazy outside, man. I started smelling it inside the house, bro. It got crazy, man. That joint got crazy, bro. And real quick, Antonio Tarver Jr., box record. Oh, he said box record real quick. Turkish out here in Buffalo. Yeah, man. Them vs. Ugas. That's real. I'm excited for it. Yeah, man. I hope so. I hope it is. Nobody listens to Touch the Canvas, Tarver. So I don't believe it will be any of those three. What happens with the boogeyman is being chased. Talk to him. But we gonna see, man. It should lead to something fun happening in the sport, man. Either way, I just want to see great fights, meaningful fights, man. It's just no need for anything less. You're a top fighter. Get these top fighters. They're just due by putting them in there with people that they deserve to share the ring with. I don't want to see no more Shuichiro Yoshinos, man. Personally, bro, like that was cool for a welcome fight, but I don't want to see no more Yoshinos either, bro. I'm with y'all. I don't want to see no more Shuichiros. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no more of them. No disrespect. I want to see real tests. I want to see quality fights. I want to see this man's mettle tested and everybody else's, right? You know what I mean? I don't want to see none of these gimmies. And again, he had to get what he had to get because a couple people denied smoke. But now we passed that. You got your win on. Now I want to see what's next for you from here. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how bright your star actually shine in the sport, man. You know what I'm saying? So I have a cough now because of the air. It's wild, Teach. And it's crazy because it really changed the color of how it looked outside. Like I looked up out my window. I'm like, yo, damn, it's mad dark. And now I can actually smell it. So I ain't feeling that. I swear I ain't feeling it. School early today. Yeah. Man, I hope everybody's safe out there. Yeah. Yellow's orange outside. Yeah. It look crazy. It looks spooky out there, bro. I don't like it. I ain't feeling it. KO Devin Haney he fit at the earning though. Yeah, Devin Haney shot. Yeah, he getting old, man. Crazy with the wildfires, man. Prayers to everybody, man. And salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch the like button out one time. If y'all haven't, Ugas was Thurman. Ugas gonna retire him like he did Manny. That'd be crazy if he did, right? PBC putting on, man. I'm not mad with all. You get Ugas versus Thurman, Wilder versus AJ2 this year. Pretty much a wrap for the rest of them. Man, I'm telling you, Rick, man, they putting on in a big way, yo. Love what the PBC is doing, yo. It's like Rick, right on point, bro. Every time they doubt them, every year, they just continue to show you why y'all. And I'm glad they ignore it and just put on shows, man. Like they continue to put on, man. And this is, I think, if we get all that this year, possibly, Rick, man, this would be one of the best years in boxing, bro. Can't let's admit it's a hot box. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild, man. That is wild. It's crazy. Nobody's talking about Muay Thai and Frank Martin. That'd be a good scrap. That'd be I think because Frank Martin got a fight. He got a fight with dude coming up. So, I mean, I'd like to see what's up. I even thought about Muay Thai for Shakur. I thought that'd be a good fight, being that he beat the hell out of Nakatila like that. I'm pretty sure people could respect that as a 50-50 type fight. You know what I'm saying? In Virginia, we did smell the smoke. Word, I could smell it in the house. Up the street from Buffalo. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but that Ugas and Thurman fight would be a damn good fight, y'all. It would. Then I just think boxing is very alive and well, man. It's kicking. It's kicking, and we got a lot of good things to look forward to. If you're just paying attention, it's a lot of good fights coming. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't just 135, man. You get what I'm saying? Big fights for Devin. We will see it. Boost versus Vila. Man, I'm telling you, Rick, that's going to be a damn good. Yeah, I want to see how Frank look too, man. I know he's been putting in a lot of work, yo. A lot of work. June, July, now August, PBC got boxing heating up like leftovers. Talk to him, Mr. Mechanical Facts, bro. Yeah, man. But Rick, that's going to be a fun fight. That's going to be a fun fight, man. It should be fun. He's the polar opposite of what Karen was, bro. He going to come to fight, and that's what you want to see. Somebody that ain't going to be scared of Boost, that's going to bring it and force him to fight. And that should be very fun for us. These fight Frank just keep getting better and faster. Yeah, he getting sharper and more comfortable in there, D1. That's what I'm saying from him. I mean, Fate. That's what I'm saying from him. Boo's going nuke buddy. Yeah, D1. I think he's going to put some fisticuffs on him. Yeah, man. Them the ones. Yeah, Frank got a fight coming up now, Judah. And, Muay Thai beat the hell out of Nakatila, bro. He pieced him up, bro. All the way. With the haters were saying PBC was going out of business. Right. They keep saying it, bro. They say it every year, Kurt. They say it every year, bro. Undercard boxing, my guy. What's good with the family? August 12th, I got Valdez. Yeah, man. Whoever should be on the Boots undercard. Hopefully we get Gary Antoine on there too, man. I hope so. That card's shaping out damn well, L-Dub, man. Appreciate the info as well, as always, bro. Karen did a good job as Boots. He did the best, right? He did his best impression of damn survival. I hated the offensive display that he showed or lack thereof. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Yeah, I punched the like button out one time. Yeah, Cheese knocked him out 2 rounds. Yeah, Cheese polished him off. And the reason I said that because he mentioned Devin Haney after that. He said the winner out of Loma and Dev, but we all know he wasn't going to get that. But I don't see why him and Shakur couldn't fight. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to look at good matchups for my boy. I want to see. You know what I mean? I look against somebody like Muay Thai. That'd be fun to watch. Muay Thai got power in both hands. You know what I'm saying? He can box. He's smart. Got good pedigree. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a credible test right there. It'd be fun to watch. It was the perfect comeback for Boots after Karen. I think so too, because of the contrast in styles. Like he gonna come to get you. You know what I'm saying? The opposite of what Karen was doing. So he played a big part. Look at Frank as he keeps going fighting, he just gets better. Yeah, he's making subtle improvements, Fate. Like, and he's getting better subtly, and he getting what I call the seasoning, right? They trying to get him the proper seasoning. You know what I mean? Now, this opponent, we're gonna see how he look against this guy here that I don't know nothing about, but we're gonna see. Definitely going in the right direction. Got a win in April, did he? Salute to Karen, man. He lasted 12 rounds. I get you, Cuzzo. Yeah, he definitely tested him. Definitely gave him the toughest test, and his toughest test came in an unfamiliar foe in Karen. You know what I mean? July is 5 for the welterweights. Right. That was starting to look like his dad gains the weight back. Saying that name for a while. Yeah, you know they ain't gonna want to give him to him. And Ortiz on this. Yeah, Ortiz, man, coming up to him. Thinking Shakur will get Jermaine Ortiz. Ortiz look good this weekend. I would appreciate that too, L-Dub. That's a good fight too. Just want to see meaningful fights, man, so we can all enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? And really see what we got out of these talents in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I think Shakur is a special talent. I just want to see him prove it against the right guys. And you know what I mean? He got enough of his fights, and I want to see real tests, real challenges. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he really made of. You know what I'm saying? See what he got in my boy. Ortiz fighting this weekend. That's what's up. Yeah. Jermaine Ortiz. We got Franchise Cruz, Savannah Marshall, July 2. The women ain't playing. Nope. They keeping it coming. Okay, Karen would give kind of been a tough fight. Hey man, that'd be interesting, L-Dub, because he all aggression. And you know Karen to be, man, Karen to make it tough. That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. Very. Show for bone running back next. I want to see Karen win again. More offense. Yeah. So he got to win back in April, so I should see if I can go find any other tape on him where he actually wins. He's about to get worked over in 6-7 rounds. De Los Santos on the card. De Los Santos fighting Joseph Adorno. That's going to be a good fight, too. That's going to be a good fight. Joseph Adorno really could fight. So that's going to be very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. That's going to be a good fight to watch, man. That should be fun to watch, bro. Joseph Adorno, he got to show me something. I want to see what he made of. The GOAT versus Green fight. Dante Hall. She was Shadeja, salute to Patterson, New Jersey. Salute to Shadeja Green. She was on live the other day, man, and she was kicking it a little bit. She showed me mad love too, but she's supposed to get the winner out of Cruz and Marshall. You know what I mean? She's supposed to get the winner out of Cruz and Marshall. So after that, I think it's up from there. You know what I'm saying? I think once she get the winner out of that and she go out there and do what I think she capable of doing, man, I think it's up from there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him in a little bit undercard. I ain't seen him in a little bit. But that'll be a smell it. Summer house on fire next door. Yeah, I know. I hated D1 is weird, bro. But yeah, Dante, she was talking, and you know, she's mandated to fight the winner of Franchon Cruz and Savannah Marshall. So I think after that, like I said, it's just up for her from there. Tyler Rowe coming up for Boots, plus he mad for not being able to put hands with Karen like he would have. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I said it was two opponents that I feel sorry for. It was first one was Boots, and now Tank next opponent too. Same deal. They gonna feel that. They gonna feel that pain, bro. Yeah, L-Dub got a dope website, man. He be putting a lot of good information up there. A lot of good information. Till unlocks his Loma from then, I have a good fight. Man, yeah, man. Listen, the thing is, too, I was reading today, too. You know, TEOFIMO has some slick words for Josh Taylor. He has some words for Josh Taylor. He said Josh Taylor is not the trainer's fault, it's yours, because I don't know if y'all know, Josh Taylor had changed trainers, and he said it just wasn't working. The guy wasn't for him. And TEOFIMO has some criticism of his own. Basically went on to say, like, it's your fault. Like, you don't blame the trainer if it ain't working, it's you. And I just thought that was very ironic or funny for him to speak on that, being that, your dad is your trainer. And we seen him have some moments too where it didn't work. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like he said he sees weakness. The fact that he changed his trainer, he sees it as a weakness. And I just disagree. I don't see that as a weakness. I think sometimes you got to know when it's time for a change. And it's not necessarily you changing somebody, meaning you're blaming them for anything. It ain't like he lost. So it's not like you're blaming them for anything, but you're going to get more, or you're going to get something different. You need a new look, so a change, you know what I mean? A change in scenery. You need something different. You know what I mean? Change of pace, whatever it may be. You need a different teacher. And the fact that he's willing to do that, I think, will make him a better fighter. The fact that you're unwilling to do that, I think, will hold you back as a fighter. But we're going to see. Maybe he proves me wrong Saturday night, but we're going to see. You better be ready in a few days. Yeah, Mr. McCannell, ironic, TEOFIMO. That's why I said fate is like, bro, damn, you sure that's how you coming? That's how you coming, bro. Like, we gonna see. We damn sure gonna see. But yeah, as it stands, he ain't changing his dad. You get what I'm saying? He's comfortable where he said his dad is everything. His dad does everything. He got him, and I think he got a strength and conditioning guy. He got a very small camp, and he don't work with too many people, TEOFIMO. So it's the Lopez thing over there. It's the Lopez way, I guess, or it's no way over there. But we're going to see if that's enough to defeat Josh Taylor this Saturday. We're going to see that. We're going to see that. He's going to have to stand on that. We're going to have to see just how good he actually is, bro. No matter what kind of kid, truly talented. I hope he reaches the potential. Yeah, I think he will, D1, because he embraces that fighter's lifestyle that I always speak about with Boots in. It's like he ain't a diva. He ain't a guy sitting there complaining about money. He's not always trying to be seen and heard. He just want to train, get in shape, and fight the best. You get what I'm saying? And I think his head is screwed on right, and he got the right people behind him. Both ain't it with T.O. straight clown, and he not even funny. Yeah, he bogus, bro. He bogus, Mike. And that shows why him and his dad won't get help. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you, he won't get the help. I always felt like he needed to switch it up. To him on the contradiction, Lopez versus personalities and habits. I'm telling you, bro. It's just crazy sometimes. Josh Taylor changing his trainer had more to do with Ben Davison affiliation with MTK than anything else. Taylor was first boxer separated from MTK when everything went down. TEOFIMO casual. Talk to him, man. Yeah, man, facts. And that's what I say. Like, I just don't think that makes him less of a man, even if it was just like because he felt like it wasn't working between them. I think that whenever you searching for more, you always, I think that shows the effort into still trying to be great and get better and not being complacent. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's what it is. But it's definitely what you said, Elder, for sure. But in normal cases, it would be that. But man, I'm telling you, yeah, undisputed versus undisputed. I just don't understand why he feels as though that's cool to say that. Like I have no idea. Like neither one of y'all undisputed respectfully right now. Josh Taylor don't have all his titles. He say he's still the king at 140 because he ain't losing titles. But he said a couple guys got his belts, but he ain't never lost them. You know what I mean? So I know what he mean. First fight at 168, right? Nah. Franchise? I don't believe so. Her last fight was there too. Nah, that's where she pretty much been at. Kurt. She been at. That's where she been at. Super middle. Franchise Cruz. Yeah, it is, bro. Because that's how he behaving when he makes certain comments. That was funny, yeah. It really is. They know the fundamentals of boxing. That's about it, right? Taylor's new trainer was the corner, Liam Smith, when he stopped Chris Eubank and Janney. Nobody saw that coming. TEOFIMO didn't mention that. Right. Talk to him. Yeah, talk to him. Because I damn sure ain't see it either, L-Dub. I'm going to be one of the first ones to say it. It cruised them at 68. Yeah, she been there. So I said these chumps are falling apart. I'm telling you, they crazy. Time will tell. It's a great saying for these fighters. Right. It's perfect. Oh, okay. I was thinking she was at 169. Yeah, she at 68. This will be her first year. Facts. The first undisputed title defense for sure. You know what I'm saying? That should be a good fight. I already know how she coming. She coming for war. You know what I mean? You make no mistake about it. You know how she coming in there. She coming to bang. It's going to be funny watching that fight, man. I think that's going to be a fun fight to watch. I think she's going to come out there and try to apply pressure to Savannah Marshall and rough her up and put hands on her. I mean, ain't no secret to how she coming. We're going to see. It's going to be a great one. But, man, where my boy AB at, man? My boy A Bizzle. Hold on, my boy AB at. My boy AB is AB fight week, y'all. Don't forget it's AB fight week. Don't do him like that. Don't do my boy AB like that. Know what I'm saying? About business. Know what I'm saying? About billions. Don't do him like that. Know what I mean? The can man is back talking his talk. Know what I'm saying? He say he gonna beat Bill Hutchinson ass and hire him. Know what I'm saying? As a trainer. Know what I'm saying? Something along them lines. He was talking crazy to him. Aisha, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. Yeah, I see weakness every time I look at T.O. Ain't this Marshall first fight 168? Cruz gonna drop some bombs though. Yeah, Cruz gonna be gunning. Cruz gonna try to knock that head off. It's Thursday on the zone. Gucci man. I'll beat his ass. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You heard him, man. Salute to the queen. How you feeling today? AB, the guy AB coming for that smoke, man. You gotta get Bill out the way though. Gotta get Bill out the way, man. Gotta get Bill Hutch out the way. Gotta get Bill Hutch out the way. Bro, got some classic post-fight interviews. Yeah, he do, man. Yeah. The winner, yeah, Shadeja get the winner out of them too, for sure. She was on live talking about it yesterday too, because they asked her about it again. So for anybody that don't know, she is set in line to get the winner out of Franchon Cruz, and Savannah Marshall's undisputed. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? I have to get Hutchinson's just due. Oh man, he gonna give it, man. Broner gonna go out here and work this boy over. What was it? You know it. Cook his ass. I mean, listen to his dad's instructions in the corner. If he loses, he has no one to blame but himself. Facts, LeVar, and it's funny how he criticized Josh Taylor for changing trainers for his own reason, whatever he criticized him for. But when you look at you and your dad and the lack of instructions that you received in that Kambosos fight, like, you know what I mean? This dude ain't no damn Kambosos, bro. And he bigger and he's much better. So it's going to be a tough fight. So it's like, yeah, when you lose, you ain't going to have nobody to blame either but yourself. Deliano C, what's happening with it, fam? What's good with you? Before he's finally getting hot. Yeah, Dad, Regis, Gary Antoine, Josh Taylor, Ryan, Brandon Lee, Richardson Hitchens, T.L. Rowley. Probably missing the field. Right, but it's heating up for sure. For sure, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. What's good with it? Yeah, Shadeja, yeah, she one of my absolute favorites, man. The best kept secret is not a secret no more, man. You know what I mean? Look at my boy.
Everybody out there know, you know, it's public record, you know. After I need you, I'm gonna hire you because I need an attorney anyway. Because I'm about to fire my old attorney, and you know.
AB got right to him. Look at AB, he get right to him, yeah. That boy a fool.
Everybody out there know, you know, it's public record, you know. After I you up, I need you, I'm gonna hire you because I need an attorney anyway. Because I'm about to fire my old attorney, and you know, now that I know that you're a fighter, you know, I know that you'll fight for me in a courtroom. So, you know, and then after you beat that case, I got a couple, you know, they got murders and so we need you. We gonna need you, brother. so you know, right now, you know, they got me as Ghost, and I'm fighting Sacks. That's what's going on right now. And you know, everybody know how that story went. You know, I'd rather get killed by my own son before I let this attorney beat me.
All right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't letting this attorney beat him. You dig what I'm saying? AB, you know what I'm saying? About boxing, about business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna beat this boy up. Yeah, I peep. It's too slow for Clarissa. Nope. I actually don't. I think she, you know, but Clarissa is very fast though. Very fast and fluid with her punches. I don't think she's too slow. I think that'd be one of the best women's fights we can get. I honestly believe that. I think that'll be one of the best women's fights we can get because of Shadeja's combination of power with her skill. You know what I mean? A lot of people just see her power because it's easy to see, be on display. She can punch, but she definitely I believe she has a good gas tank and skills. She's very skilled. Like the first time I seen her, like I was like, man, she's skilled. I think her working with the men, man, they both, that's how you know they special. They be working with the guys, man. Clarissa work with guys. Shadeja work with the guys, the fellas. Andrew Gray, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? She punching. Yeah, man. The classic Raquel. Miller next. Taking on. Oh, yeah. I don't think she want to fight Clarissa. She be talking like she do. I want to see Clarissa in her fight. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think that's on the way, man. I think that's coming in due time because I think she's gonna do extremely well when she get the winner of Savannah or Fran Chown. I truly think she's gonna win that fight. Whichever one of them win, I think she's gonna be whoever and take that belt from him, and that's gonna put her in the conversation to have that fight. And she congratulated Clarissa, and then Clarissa kind of acknowledged it and told her, you know, see you when you get to the top type deal. So Clarissa just responded like that recently on Twitter. Right, appreciate you, D1, man. I be trying, man. So she showed a lot of love, like I said, on her live, man, shouting me out, telling people to follow me. Trying to get all of Jersey to tap in. Everybody from Jersey. It's Friday in the history of July. I'm telling you how AB gonna fight Reason. We can't make 140. Yeah, man. It's gonna be. We gonna see Thrill, man. But that's a tall order. We all know. I just want to see him get Hutchinson out the way first. It looks like she bully, man. I'm telling you, bro. She tough, man. She's tough, man. She's tough, man. She is real. Salute to my bro Trey, man, in that Cash App, man. Much love, much appreciation, bro. Always holding your boy.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to you, Trey. Much love and appreciation. We looking to get Broner his just due, man. We gotta get, you know, AB gotta get in there and win, man. AB, you got work to do, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Get in there and work this dude over. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about no Hutch, whatever his name, Hutch. You gonna beat that boy down, man. Fighter education. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, she a real one though, man. She a real fighter, man. And I'm glad the light's starting to get shined on her. I'm glad people starting to take notice, you know what I'm saying? Take notice and really pay attention to her because she is one of the better talents that we have in the sport, male or female, and she's very talented, man. And you can see it. She just oozes talent. She got a lot going for herself, man. And that right hand is serious. Them body shots are serious. She got a good jab. You know what I mean? Defense, good head movement, upper body movement. Like, she can fight, man. It's not a lot that she can't do, bro. For real. And I ain't just saying that. That's when I seen her, just jumped off the, you know what I mean? I looked immediately. I was like, yo, everybody not talking about her. Where they at? Well, who pay? What? How y'all overlooking all these women that they big up? And I'm like, y'all overlooking this talent? Yo, y'all tripping. Oh, man. Promise. It matters. I promise. Critical thinking and a fight with punching power is a deadly combo. Absolutely, bro. I knew about Shakur when she played college ball in Virginia. We used to go to her games. They call her Sweets back in the day. She can hoop. Yeah, the Sweets Terminator now they be calling her. They still be calling her. I seen that, and that's what it seen one of the videos. That's what they was calling her in the video. Facts. Deja Sweets Green. Facts. She called herself the Sweets Terminator now. It's half she got crazy. I'm telling you, man. She nice, man. And she can hoop. Man, that's dope. That's dope. Real athlete. That's why I say I don't know. Her talent can't be denied, man. She got far too much talent to be overlooked, man. She really one of them ones, man. She very talented, man. Very talented, fun fighter to watch. Very fun. Y'all punch the like button out one time for your boy if you haven't, man. Oh, yeah, man. I forgot I wanted to play something. Because TEOFIMO was talking slick about Tank, too. I almost forgot to bring this up, y'all. Yeah, a little slick stuff to say, man. TEOFIMO. And that's why I say, man, you got to be careful what you put out there because these dudes be having the most to say. You got a fight coming up, and you better stand tall. You better not fold. He handled his business. He chilling right now. But these dudes always got something crazy to say. All right, she still can hang with these young boxers. Absolutely. Absolutely, she can. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see, man. It's gonna be fun to see. And she said if they trying to wait her out, but she said if they waiting, they gonna be waiting. She said, "You see this skin? I love that live. I wish you would have saved that live yesterday, man." She was talking like it ain't gonna work. She in shape. She ready. She feeling young. She, you know what I mean? She ready to go handle business, man, and make her name, man. She ready to, you know what I mean, cement her name in this sport. And I can't wait to see it. But yeah, man, let me show y'all what TEOFIMO pretty much had to say about Tank Davis. And y'all know I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on this. It's only like 1 minute, it's like a minute clip. And I'm definitely gonna give y'all my thoughts on it, man. He be talking
Tank
crazy, bro.
Or Gervonta Davis or anything he's been pro before me, but the main thing, he's been catered more than I've been and pampered more than I've ever been. And he showed me that he doesn't really quite believe in himself.
First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there, bro. The fact that you using words like catered and pampered in the sport of boxing, you bogus. First of all, anyway, for saying that. Why should they cater to you in the sport of boxing? Why should you be pampered? Why would you want to be pampered in the sport of boxing? T.O., you sound soft. Get that soft shit out of here, bro. This boxing. What you mean? They ain't catered. He's been catered to him more. They pampered him more than me. What do you mean, bozo? Like, what you talking about? What are you talking about? Nah, you know what the difference is? When he get in there, he must see TV. He's stretching people, making grown men take naps against their will, so on and so forth. Rib shots, temporary blindness, short-term memory loss, you name it, he do it. That's what he doing. Meanwhile, you on the other end getting caught in the ring asking, do you still got it? And then when they ask you about it, you talking about you media trained. You knew where the cameras was at. You don't get that out of here, bro. Get that out of here. This is what you make it hard to root for you. You and your dad make it hard to root for you. But I'm never gonna make it personal. I just understand you're a young kid trying to figure it out. It's all good. But sometimes you could say some things that just off the wall. Pampered, catered. I don't like the language, bro. I don't like the language, yo. Use some different words, bro. He's been pampered more than me. He's been catered to more than I have. It shows me he doesn't really believe in himself. What? He ain't on record questioning if he still got it. The nerve of you to even say something like this, bro. This dude is bogus, man. I'll tell you sometimes, man. I tell you, bro. Till to win Devin to watch him. I'm telling you, I wouldn't mind seeing it till Devin his time with Tank. I'm telling you, playing with Tank, man. Telling you, Queen, Bozo the clown. Only thing he missing is the nose, bro. So her mom told her to get a degree, then turn pro boxer. That's dope. That's dope, man. Grown man saying pampered and catered to. You know what I mean? Delusion, man. LB was good with it. Dad, do I still got it? You get what I'm saying, LB? Salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up. Just doing it again. It's a short clip. Let me just play it.
Or Gervonta Davis or anything he's been pro before me, but the main thing, he's been catered more than I've been. And
salute to the Queen Aisha and the Cash App, man. Much love, much appreciation.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love and appreciation, Aisha. Salute to the Queen.
But the main thing, he's been catered more than I've been and pampered more than I've ever been. And he showed me that he doesn't really quite believe in himself. Because if a man believes in himself and his ability, he takes a fight against Vasyl Lomachenko in 2016, 2017.
This boy talking about
I've had my manager say, don't take that fight. And I said, no, what the fuck? The fuck? I'm going to take that fight, and we're going to show how great we are. The mind game, there's a little weak crack in there that I distinguished and saw in Tank years ago. People give it up before they even know. If a fight between me and Tank ever come about, I've already won the fight before we even get there.
Do you hear this guy? If the fight with him and Tank ever happened, come about, he was using the wrong words and everything in there. You distinguished the little crack with Tank. Man, shut up. You misusing words and everything. Yeah, I heard you try to slip that in there. Yeah, you misusing the hell out your words, bro. This boy be just saying anything, and it ain't personal. He just goofy, man. He just silly as hell. And the fight is already won before y'all get in there. Man, if you don't get out of here, Tank will put you out, bro. Hey, put your ass out. Ain't no way in hell you going 12 rounds with Tank Davis. Not you. Ain't no way, no how. You're not going 12 rounds. Not with that bluffing and that little jumping around and the little foot moving, all that playing around, man. You're going to get slept in there with Tank, bro. What are you talking about? Sandor Martin was piecing you up. What you think Tank could do to you? Man, Sandor Martin was piecing your ass up. Man, this dude, yo, I tell you. And Mr. Mechanical, he referred to him and his dad as the dynamic duo. I promise you he did. I promise you. I read it today. He called him and his dad the dynamic duo, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he over here talking about what he gonna do to Tank. You get what I'm saying? The last bit of it. You get what I'm saying, Queen? The last bit and do damage to this dude, man. That's all that dancing. I'm telling you, D1, all that dancing, playing around, get you slept against Tank, bro. You won the fight before you even get in there. He's pampered to. He's more catered to than I have ever been. But you sound jealous a little bit, man. What are you talking about? Pampered, man. That dude ain't pampered. Man, this dude is unbelievable. I told you, yo, and he still won't let the Lomachenko win rest. He won't stop bringing that up. That was years ago, bro. You can't live off that win, bro. You had so much. Beating Lomachenko gave you what? I think what, his 16th pro fight? Like, bro, you didn't even do we got how many fights he got now? I think he got about 20 now. I think he do. But you just got there, bro. You don't got that many fights. You beat Lomachenko. You act like it was the Super Bowl or something, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like it was time to retire or something, bro. He just took a long ass victory lap, came back and got beat up by Kambosos. Then went up, got beat up by Kambosos, got your belts took, your O took, reputation shaky, moved yourself up to 140. You know what I mean? Beat up Pedro Campa, knocked him out, and then looked shaky against Sandor Martin. Now you fighting Josh Taylor. Good luck, bro. Good luck. I ain't hating on you or nothing. Good luck. Original Skywalker was good with it, fam. It's time for Tia to start keeping him away from the microphone. I'm telling you, he don't need no mic, bro. You talking like we didn't see the Kambosos. I'm telling you, bro, like we ain't see that fight, bro. The fight with Tank ever happens, I already won before I get in there. Like, what?
Tank or Gervonta Davis or anything he's been pro before me. But the main thing, he's been catered more than I've been and pampered more than I've ever been. And he showed me that he doesn't really quite believe in himself.
And he showed me.
If a man believes in himself and his ability, he takes a fight against Vasyl Lomachenko in 2016, 2017. I've had my manager say, don't take that fight. And I said, no, what the fuck? The fuck? I'm going to take that fight, and we're going to show how great we are.
7 years ago.
The mind game, there's a little weak crack in there that I distinguished and saw in Tank years ago. People give it up before they even know. If a fight between me and Tank ever come about, I've already won the fight before we even get there.
Yeah, right. I guarantee you, yo, he'll be uncomfortable as hell. Face to face with Tank, yo, he'll be uncomfortable as hell. I know it. It's like you was looking when Dad was in your face, looking uncomfortable. Talking about 2016, 2017, for a long, like 2020. He won't stop bringing it up, bro. He gonna live and die off that Lomachenko win, bro. He gonna live and die off that Lomachenko win, bro. Man, I'm telling you, he's so fortunate Lomachenko took them first 6 rounds off, Kurt. He's so fortunate. He's very fortunate. He's very, very fortunate he took the first 6 off. Never mind that he has improved since Tank touched him up in sparring. Telling you, nah, and that's what I'm saying. And no disrespect to him. I don't hate him and none of that. I haven't seen much improvement since losing to Kambosos is what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to bank on him winning the Josh Taylor fight when I don't feel like he's 100% focused because he has other things. He has a lot on his plate as a young man. At 25 years old, I think the dude got a lot on his plate, respectfully. You know what I mean? I ain't rooting on his downfall or nothing like that. I just think he's his own. His dad, he's in his own way, and his dad is not making it no better. I think they have an unreal, I think they got an unreal a viewpoint of where they stand in boxing and how good they are. I think they think they're better than what they actually are. You get what I'm saying? And I kind of have an issue with that. I think that's going to put them in a situation to struggle. You get what I'm saying? Thinking you better than what you are. You know what I mean? And your performances don't say it. You get what I'm saying? We got the body of work to go off. You're not trash, but you need a much more improvement if you talking about being dominant at 140 and then going to 147. You get what I'm saying? Like you sound crazy. Might be a couple of years before Teal gets in the ring again after Saturday. I'm telling you, man. 630 boy, what's good with it, fam? Let me say he beat Teal and the judges were corrupt. What's good with it, 630 boy? Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all smash that like button for your bro, man. Sub to the channel if y'all had Teal dancing, funny shit. Yeah, Southpaw video. Yeah, I had that video the other day playing with him dancing, playing around. Hope Taylor makes Teal quit on the stool. It's gonna be interesting, man. And what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Teal Senior was like, run. Man. What's good with that? What's he gonna do after he takes the L coming his way? It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. And again, the fall from grace is a tough one because I think they have a very unrealistic expectation, or a very, like they're not in touch with reality in terms of where they're at in boxing. Now, I'm not saying you're supposed to think you trash, but the way they talk, like you would think he was out there completely dominating any and everybody. Like you get what I'm saying? You would think that he never lost to Kambosos. You would think that he didn't look shaky against Sandor Martin. You get what I'm saying? You'd have thought he looked perfect against Pedro Campa. You get what I'm saying? You'd have thought he completely shut out Lomachenko or something. The way he talks, like, so again, I just don't, the way they speak of themselves, that doesn't reflect in the ring. So to me, I think you have a real unrealistic expectation or unrealistic viewpoint of where y'all really stand when it comes to boxing. Y'all think y'all better than what y'all are. And I think that's gonna hurt. Like your fall from grace the second time around is gonna be a far one because you done built yourself back up off there's like this blind confidence, like this. You get what I'm saying? I don't know where all of this confidence comes from. Like, and I don't care how good he keep looking in the gym, like, and all these gym stories and what he doing in a workout. None of that stuff matters because when you get in there and you get under them lights and you don't perform, what is it then? You get what I'm saying? Then you have nobody to blame but you. You get what I'm saying? So he got a lot of work to do, bro. Bro got a lot of work to do. In a very short time, this fight is right here. You get what I'm saying? So I hope he not only worked hard, but I hope he worked smart. He said he's in a great mental space. He said he don't have, the leeches draining him of his money and all that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? But he did allude to the divorce and not seeing his son and things like that. So to me, that says that's still in the back of his mind. And who knows if those things pop up in his mind anytime during the fight. But maybe he's strong enough and focused and dialed in enough to put that stuff to the side, like I said before, and go in there and fight. But it just remains to be seen. I just don't know. I'm not banking on it. But, he did question Josh Taylor about leaving his trainer. So we're going to see if him keeping his trainer is going to be the reason he's successful Saturday night, or if him keeping his trainer, which is his dad, is going to be to his own detriment Saturday night. And I think that's a fair question because, like I said before, I alluded to the Kambosos fight where his dad didn't have the proper instruction to give him. And we seen how much he struggled. Now, given that Kambosos slowed down a bit down the stretch and Tio was able to pick it up some and kind of rally back, it showed what he made of. So he ain't no slouch in there, right? But it's just the areas where he has his holes. I feel like a fighter like Josh Taylor will be able to exploit those holes and those flaws often enough to beat him over a 12-round duration if this fight is to go the distance. You get what I'm saying? I don't really see too many scenarios where Teofimo-Lopez goes out there and knocks out Josh Taylor. I don't see the crazy punching power at 140. I don't see the explosiveness at 140 the way he did at way he was at 135. Now, it's shocking to me and surprising that Josh Taylor feels that Teofimo is heavy-handed, like he has a good punch. I was surprised by that. Now, again, I'm not trying to say he can't punch at all. I mean, he's not no feather-fisted guy, but I just didn't see the same, the oomph behind the punches that I was seeing at 35. You get what I'm saying? And again, I was definitely more so looking for it in the second fight at 140 as opposed to when he fought Pedro Campa. I was looking for it against Sandor Martin instead of against Pedro Campa because he was, you know, that second fight, you acclimated a bit more to the weight class. I'm expecting you to show a bit more punching power then, but I just didn't see it. And maybe it was the opponent you had in front of you that was Sandor Martin. That's a tough out probably for anybody stylistically or whatever. You can give anybody a good fight, but I just think something is missing there in terms of your punching power, bro. I don't see it the way we seen it at 35. I just don't. Salute to my bro Jim, man, putting that color in the Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation, bro. I think Teo about to kiss the canvas while I was talking. He doing. There's no focus for this fight, and Taylor's gonna bring it. I think Taylor is gonna come full steam ahead, bro. I think he got some things to prove since his last outing and how bad he looked. He got some questions to answer too, and he knows that. So he's very aware. See, this is the difference too, bro. When I talk about being in touch with reality, if you just listen to the interviews of both fighters, listen to guys are talking. You get what I'm saying? Josh Taylor sounds like a guy that's mentally together and on point and focused. He even understands and is willing to admit he didn't look good in his last outing either, but he not holding the way Teo looked against Sandor Martin against him. He's preparing for the best version of TEOFIMO. You get what I'm trying to say? While acknowledging I look bad in my last performance too, but you didn't hear them say that. That is the difference. Acknowledgement and understanding, yo, I didn't look hot against Jack Catterall. I know I did. He said that, got dropped. He get dropped, get beat up, questionable, and he still think he look good. His father say how good he looked. That's all he do. They're not in touch with reality. That just heated me up just thinking about that. So it's something about that makes me feel like I can't be wrong. Maybe I'm putting too much into it, but I don't think so, bro. The mental is very important. You hear Josh Taylor speak. He sound like a guy that knows what the task is at hand. He knows what to prepare for. I ain't holding that one bad night in the office. We all can have those. I had one, but you ain't never hear him say that. But they'll tell you how Josh Taylor looked against Jack Catterall, but then they'll tell you how good they looked and how great they looked against Sandor Martin, like we all didn't see that fight. He didn't look too good, bro. He was getting beat up. He was getting touched up. He got dropped. I know one he said landed behind the head. Some argue that it was still a knockdown. You get what I'm saying? He just got outboxed thoroughly. Not thoroughly, but he got outboxed to me.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love and appreciation, Jim. Appreciate you, my bro. I think he was getting touched up a bit in his last fight, and I just don't think he looked particularly well. You get what I'm saying? I don't think he looked too good at all. You get what I'm saying? I just don't. And he got some things to prove. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I ain't hating on him or none of that. Like he's making, you making comments about Josh Taylor changing his trainers when you need to take a page out of his book and think about doing the same. And again, no disrespect to your dad. He got you to a point. I'm not saying just abandon this man and get him out of there, but I think you're not less of a fighter or a dummy if you add. I keep saying that, but the article I read today, he feel like him and his dad is the dynamic duo. He said his dad is everything. He does everything. Said aside from his dad, I think he mentioned like a strength and conditioning guy that he got, something like that. So that's it. It's him and his dad. So he don't plan on getting rid of his dad no time soon. And I think that could be to his own detriment, but we're going to find out. And I'm glad as this fight get closer, like I said, I'm going to keep talking about this fight throughout the week. They keep giving me a little more things to talk about. Like, so we gonna keep breaking it down. We're going to see if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, he getting his just due 2 times over for me being this wrong. Cause I was very adamant that he won't win this fight. He proves me wrong. Some things I don't mind being wrong about. This would be one of them. If Josh Taylor loses this fight and he looks good losing, and Teo still does his thing and beat him, much respect to TEOFIMO. He's going to get his just due 2 times over because I was very adamant that mentally I just don't think he's where he need to be. And as a result, I think that's going to bleed into the fight a little bit. Then you mix that with the fact that he talking about killing him and then his dad and the lack of instructions that I seen him able to give in his toughest moments. You mix all those things together, I think he takes a L Saturday night. But if he proves me wrong, like I said, he going to get his credit 2 times over. Gertz, what's good with it, bro? Salute to my bro Mike, man. Back in that Cash App, man. Much love, much appreciation.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
I swear they're related to Rolly. They act just alike. And the thing is, it's funny because he said he don't like Rolly. He said they could fight. He said F Rolly. Oz is crazy on the low for TO late stoppage. That's crazy. Use elbows, punch in the back of the head, punching clinches. Please do all that and fight Josh. Man, right, Miss Joette, though, man. But he said he don't like him no more. Like, he said F him. I don't know what the change of heart was about, but he said it. King Judah was good, bro. He said, I think Teal struggles against fighters who can create angles, and Josh is the best pure box Teal ever faced. So Taylor to beat Teal. Expect Taylor to beat Teal convincingly. I'm telling you, man, you make a great point, yo. It's just, and again, being fundamentally sound and disciplined and being a sturdy guy in there and just an all-around good boxer, a solid good boxer that Josh Taylor is, it's going to create some real issues for this man fight night. CATERED fight Taylor bet. Not show up those Saturday night. Yeah, facts. It better not. It better not, Mr. Mechanical. But again, you see the point that I'm making, and I could be, again, making too much out of this. I'm willing to say that, right? It's a possibility. But when I love to listen to fighters talk on the lead up to a fight to kind of just get an inside track of how they think and where their head is at. And again, just listening to two guys, you hear one guy that's a lot more together and focused on the task at hand. You hear other guy that's a little bit all over the place. He's spilling his guts all over the internet, you know what I mean, about all his personal business, and maybe it was therapeutic for him. Maybe that did him some good. Who knows? But we're going to find out. And what's good with it, fam? He said, the dynamic dummies. I'll be wrong with you, just do. You get what I'm saying, Mike? Hey, I'll just be wrong. But when I say this stuff, it's not because I don't like this dude. I don't dislike him at all. I would like to see the best version of Teofimo possible and the best version of Josh Taylor possible, so we see the best fight possible. I don't really have a dog in the race. I just think Taylor is going to win this one. If I'm wrong, so be it, you know? Like I said, that'd be a good thing for boxing because that'd mean Teofimo should be at the top of his game. And I feel like for him to beat Josh Taylor, he will have to be at the top of his game. So again, a good thing for boxing if he's at the top of his game Saturday night, and because of it, he's able to come out with a win and a much hard-earned win, a real win, not no debatable, a real decisive win. Now, I would respect the hell out of it. I'm telling you. Sanders Moran, this fool question himself. Josh might retire. I'm telling you, man. Again, man. I know it's like some of the stuff we say, I don't be wanting to sound like a broken record, but I agree with you, man. I just can't, you know, the whole you media trained, and the reason you said what you said is because you knew the cameras where the cameras and the red light is at and all this. I was like, nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. You genuinely look like, and again, why is that something that you want to be on camera saying, right? If don't you think you would be saying something doper in the moment if you just knew the cameras and stuff was there, you wanted to make it seem like you were saying something. Wouldn't you want to say something that was good on your career and not something crazy? You get what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want to say something positive, like in that moment? Wouldn't you want the cameras to capture you having some type of real moment where they could say that was a dope soundbite, not you questioning yourself and then you trying to downplay it? Talking about, yeah, facts. And salute to Ann McQueen. You talking about, yeah, you know where the cameras and the red lights are at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, basically saying, you know, when they record. Like, man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. And there's no doubt that you don't know that, but I still don't think that's why you said that. I think you looked so genuine in the moment. Again, if it was any way to prove that you was really honest about that and that's what you meant, bro, like, I mean, you was just joking, man, this dude deserves some type of award, amateur actor award or something. You know what I mean? I don't know if you get an Oscar for that one, but you came damn close, bro, because that was some good acting. And I just don't think he was acting on in the moment. I don't think so. Think he was dead serious. Think you were dead serious, bro. I think he was dead serious. And then the questions was real. He questioned it because he was in there to fight that just was shaky. You get what I'm saying? I could see if the performance, like it was you just being hard on yourself, right? Like the performance was damn good and you was just being extra hard on yourself in the moment. That wasn't the case. You had a shaky performance was led to you asking that question because you wanted to know, like, damn, based on how y'all told him, he should have been able to beat this dude very convincingly. He didn't feel like he did that because he did. He was getting pieced up. In fact, he was getting pieced the hell up. That's just what it was. So pieced up and dropped and squeaked by a decision. You meant that. That's what I'm saying, and you get what I'm saying? It's only logical to think that you truly meant what you said, bro. You meant it. You meant it. You meant it, and you felt like you looked like stir fry because you just didn't look good, man. You did some things well in the fight, obviously, right? You fought, you made it interesting, but just from what people are expecting of you and what your father is selling you as, you were supposed to do a lot more than that. You get what I'm saying? And you didn't. You get what I'm saying? You didn't really establish no dominance in the fight. You didn't have any real true dominant standout rounds and none of that where you can go back and be like, look how well. Now you didn't really mount offense in the fight where it's like, yo, T.O. straight controlling this fight. It never happened. It never took place. And as a result, you just look bad. You look bad. And it's just what it is, bro. You can sit here and be in denial all you want, but you didn't look too good. Didn't look too good. T.O. rolled the little yellow bus in school. I'm telling you, bro. T.O., shout out. What's up, baby boy? And Regis is a dog, man. I'm telling you, anybody fight the dude, fight new dude next, he gonna feel it. He gotta deal with this, bro. But again, man, it's fight week, man. It's fight week for Broner. Broner fighting Friday. And then we got Josh and T.O., man. And it's gonna be a good fight week, y'all. It's gonna be a damn good fight week. With the same check hook over and over. Facts, and you get what I'm saying? And I think Josh has the intelligence, the IQ, and the offensive arsenal to be able to do some things very well. And I think what he does well, he can offset. Like, I think he has very good timing, and he can offset that jumping in that T.O. likes to do. And where his feet be leaving the ground, he can catch them in between his shots, I believe, because T.O. might have a speed advantage possibly, right? Right, because T.O.'s a good athlete, right? He's a hell of an athlete. He's fast, he's quick, you know what I mean? Got good feet and things like that. But it's about putting it all together on the night. And I see Josh being just a better put together fighter. You get what I'm saying? At this point, you get what I'm saying? He's more efficient with the things that he likes to do well, and he doesn't do a ton of bluffing in the ring. You get what I'm saying? He about business, and that's what I like about Josh Taylor. Like a blue collar worker, he getting there to work. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. I mean, he establishes shots behind the jab. He fights in the inside very well. He fights all the break. He got sneaky shots where you don't expect it, man. Good uppercut. Like, dude really got a bag, man. He got a bag and he can fight. I'm telling you, man. D-man, my bro, what's good with it, D-man? How you feeling, bro? I think you're better fighter than T.O. I think so, too. I think he more polished, and I think he just better. You know what I mean? He's not as fake flashy as T.O. is, but he's more efficient and he's just better. He's better to me. And he's just more mature. Just more mature. He understands himself just as well as a fighter can understand himself. Tank know what he is and what he ain't. I think that's makes him dangerous too. And it ain't a whole lot of stuff that he ain't. You know what I'm saying? He's a damn problem. So you know exactly what it is with him, but I can't wait to see these fights, man. Taylor can't be too offensive because if he leaves himself open to look to counter punch, absolutely he will. Absolutely, I think when Taylor has that kind of pace where he's not careless often, right? He makes some mistakes in there, right? Some areas where you know, T.O. definitely gonna have his success. I don't think it's just gonna be one-way traffic, right? I think the second half of the fight is going to be more telling for the winner of the fight than the first half, in my opinion. I think that's where Josh Taylor could potentially separate in the fight. And I keep saying, I don't know why. I feel like, you know, that first half of the fight, T.O. going to be right there with him and be able to fight back with him, right? I feel like Josh might be able to outpoint him through that, even that first half. But I feel like that first half of the fight is going to be the most competitive. I feel like after that, you know what I mean? We might start to see the pedigree of Josh Taylor. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like he's more battle-tested. Again, he's fought, although, you know, he got Loma, TEOFIMO on his record, but, you know, Josh Taylor's been fighting the bigger guys. And if you go up and down the resume, the dude did not have a ton of fights. He got quality fighter after quality fighter on his resume, Josh Taylor do. So I think he got a great amount of seasoning on him. You get what I'm saying? And because of that, I think he's more prepared for this fight. You get what I'm saying? I think he's more equipped if this fight gets tough. Get what I'm saying? Now, I know we seen Teo cut up a bit and had to battle with Kambosos, but I don't think TEOFIMO could have took the kind of punishment that Josh Taylor was taking from Ruger PROGRAIS. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't think he could have taken that kind of punishment that Ruger was dishing out. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think so. I don't think he could have took it. You know what I'm saying? And Josh Taylor showed me something by taking that much punishment, so I definitely know he ain't getting knocked out in this fight. You get what I'm saying? I know he ain't getting knocked out. No, he ain't getting knocked out. Yeah, the undercard, I love it, man. Great undercard, Kurt. You know what I'm saying? So, damn dog, too. Yeah, I was supposed to cut in that PROGRAIS fight and thugged it out. So, if it turns into that, I don't see him folding. You get what I'm saying? I don't. So, I don't see him getting stopped in that fight at all because of it. Ruger, legendary swamp creature, talk to him. Case Savoy, what's good with it? Damn it, man. How you feeling? So, again, man, it just makes for an interesting fight. It's going to be fun. It's gonna be a tough out for Teo, but it's gonna be a challenging test for Taylor as well. I know he expected one. I don't think TEOFIMO gonna lay down and hoe up or nothing like that. But like I said, I think he'll be his best in the first from rounds 1 to 6. I think that's when he'll be his absolute best. I'm not saying he's a front runner or nothing like that, but I think as the rounds settle in that second half of the fight, something tells me like, when it's time for adjustments to be made, you get what I'm saying? And it's time to start digging deep. I think Josh Taylor will be able to dig deeper if need be. I think he'll have more in his arsenal to kind of offset a lot of that stuff that TEOFIMO like to do. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't think that bluffing that he likes to do, all that unnecessary footwork and jumping around and posturing with the hands, and I don't think none of that's going to phase Josh Taylor one bit. And I think if he decides to do some of that, which I believe he will, because that's just what he do, I think it's going to be a complete waste of his time. Man, he's going to find himself getting beat up in the process. But like I said, I expect a competitive fight. But separation will take place in this fight for the winner at some point. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Teo or not. If I'm wrong, I feel like the fight is going to be won in the second half for real. And I usually don't say that about all fights in the way I'm saying it here, but I do truly expect it to be a competitive one for the first half. I just don't see it no other way. Both guys will have their gas tanks. You get what I'm saying? They'll be a bit fresh. You know what I mean? They'll be, nerves will be gone. They'll be fighting. You get what I'm saying? The energy will be at its highest. But once that, them rounds come in, settle in, and that natural fatigue start to settle in, then you're going to see who got more and who could make more in-fight adjustments and neutralize what the other guys trying to do. And I feel like Josh got a bit higher IQ, tested more fighting the bigger fighters than what Teo has been fighting. Remember, Teo is moving to 140. Josh Taylor been there. Some will argue that he belonged at 47 because he's a big guy. Even Terrence Crawford, who is at 147, said he's a big guy. So that size might play a factor during the fight too. We're going to see, because he's definitely not going to be bigger than Josh Taylor come fight night. I was going to show Teo and out if you don't stop him. I'm telling you, that'd be bad. You get shut out and don't get stopped, but you get dominated. That's going to weigh on the psyche, man. That's going to weigh on the psyche. I was going to break them down. The size differential would be a lot. I'm telling you, man, I just kept thinking about how Crawford was saying how big Josh Taylor is and how he don't see how he can make 140. And that's very telling for a guy that's at 147. You know what I'm saying? Saying how big a guy that's a weight class lower than him is. So I think that says something about him, man. I think that does. I think it says something about him. And we are gonna see a damn good fight, though. You know what I'm saying? And I really do hope Teo is in the best place mentally. I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hoping nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be fun to see how that fight play out. But hopefully my boy AB go out there Friday night and get that win against Bill Hutchinson. Then you can worry about all that other stuff after that. That Regis smoke after that. But till then, go ahead and get Hutchinson out your way, bro. Get yourself back in the win column. Get you a nice little bag. You know what I mean? Get things back going the way they need to go. And just go for it, man. Get the most out of the rest of your career, AB. You know what I mean? And something else I was going to bring up too real quick before we slid, man. Tony Weeks did release a statement and saying that, Barroso's age was a factor into why he stopped the fight and things like that. Almost pretty much saying that he was too old to fight. And my thing is, You had Bernard Hopkins fighting till he's like 50 years old and shit like that. Nobody never told him he was too old to fight. When was the last time you ever heard somebody tell a 40-year-old fighter is too old to fight? And I'm pretty sure, even if he ain't 40, some say he older, whatever, we know him to be 40. I can't guesstimate his age, right? So we just going to go with 40. Tony Weeks is what? Considerably older than that. So are you too old to do your job? You get what I'm saying? Since you're saying this guy is too old. Hold on, y'all. Damn, son in here. Take this sneakers off. Take this sneakers off. Put them in the bed. Then lay down. You tired? Yeah, Josh gonna be at least junior middleweight size by Saturday night, maybe bigger. It is possible, bro. It is, man. It is. My son made me lose my train of thought, but yeah, man. Is Tony Weeks too old to perform his job? You get what I'm saying? So, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, and right. And you allow David Morrell to beat somebody to a Pope. So it's like, you know what an ass whooping is, or don't you? But are you too incompetent to do your job? Is your age affecting you at this point? Because if you're going with the Barroso age, what contributed to you stopping a fight and him being too old to fight, are you too old to be refereeing fights? You get what I'm saying? So I think that stoppage was BS. I think that's what you just need to admit to the people. It was a garbage stoppage, bro. I didn't even get hit at the time to stop his facts, Thrill. He wasn't. Fake ass phantom punches. That was landing them phantom punches, bro. Phantom flurry that stopped the fight. That's very bad on your behalf, bro. And there's no excuse that you can give for that stoppage. That man wasn't getting beat up like that. He wasn't. You get what I'm saying? The knockdown wasn't even a real knockdown, bro. That was crazy. He threw that man down. You really ruled it a knockdown. Like, I just don't understand. It's bad for the sport, bro. It's bad for the sport, for real, for real. It's truly bad for the sport. And who else? Jorge Linares called out Ryan Garcia too. So Jorge Linares feel like Ryan Garcia coming off a loss, him coming off a loss. Now is the best time, better than ever, to make a fight, just for what it's worth. So reason I brought that up is, you know, with Ryan coming off a loss, I could, and with Rolly being ordered to fight O'Harry Davies, so that probably potentially at least takes that fight off the table for right now. I could see Ryan Garcia potentially entertaining a fight with Jorge Linares coming off a loss. You get what I'm saying? I could see that. I could see it happening. So we're going to see if he answered a call on that, because as it stands, I don't think he'll get Rolly Romero next unless they, you know, find a way to freeze somebody out to make that fight happen, but I doubt it. Was it getting hit at the time? Yeah, facts though, man. To piggyback over your point, Judge Barroso cleared by the state commission. If the ref was fit enough to compete, he likely wouldn't have been in there. Right. Know what I'm saying? Right. If he wasn't fit enough, yeah, he wouldn't have been cleared. Right. He wouldn't have been in there. Right. You trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you doing too much. You trying to, you know, just muddy the waters or blur the lines because you just made a bad decision. Just say you made a bad decision. And people, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to get that bag. Facts, Kurt. I think so too. Kurt. Think he might be a little vulnerable too, coming off a loss, but I definitely think he got his financial situation in mind with that fight. And I think he right for the pickings. You get what I'm saying? I think he feel like both of them coming off a loss, he could add another one to him, you know what I'm saying? With some experience. Use his experience over him, veteran experience over him to get him. But his problem is his punch, his durability and his punch resistance. I don't trust Jorge Linares. I think Ryan ended up stopping him. I think Ryan knocked Jorge Linares out at this stage for sure. Maybe I could be wrong. I ain't saying he still won't be interesting while it lasts, because Jorge be fighting, right? Be letting them hands go. So it'd be fun to see how he deal with him. But I think Ryan can knock out Jorge Linares right now. Yeah, me too, B-Dog. Think he knocks him smooth out right now. What's good with it, B-Dog? Appreciate you sliding through. And again, salute to everybody that pulled up earlier for that earlier cook, man. This is my second time here. Just putting that work in, talking this good boxing, man, and keeping things moving, man. Keeping things moving. But that is some of the latest news. Like Bob Arum is offering Devin Haney the Shakur Stevenson fight, a Lomachenko rematch, or Josh Taylor and TEOFIMO winner. You know what I mean? I think that's fun for boxing. Those are some interesting options. Whether or not he takes them, it remains to be seen. But I think the the smart route is to go where your body is telling you to go, up to the next weight class. And I think you should either entertain definitely the fight that you said in the REGIS PROGRAIS with Eddie Hearn, or Josh Taylor TEOFIMO winner would be interesting to me too. So I think you being an undisputed guy at 35, you put yourself in a prime position to be able to go out there and make meaningful fights. And I'm expecting him to do that. You get what I'm saying? But it's fun to see that even the Shakur Stevenson fight is on the table. I wouldn't mind seeing it at all. And it's dope that everybody had a difference of the way they see it. Somebody said Shakur, somebody said Tank fight. You know what I mean? Somebody said the Josh Taylor TEOFIMO winner. Like, you know what I mean? Some people say the Rougarou. So I think you're going to have some unsatisfied people either way you go. But I think as long as you make the best decision for your career and something you could live with, then you go with it. You know what I'm saying? But again, long as you stand on business, you ain't really got to worry about pleasing everybody, because you'll never be able to do that. But as long as you standing on business, you good. It's been stopped a handful of times now. Yeah, that chin seems a little tender at this juncture. Facts, and I think Ryan and Dusty for the division champ, good name to have on a resume. To be honest, yeah, but he way overdue, right? Right, he over the hill, but it'd be a good name to stick up on a resume. Coming back off a loss, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? People will definitely understand it, but if he take a tougher fight or whatever, or something that will look that is a tough fight, I'll be impressed, you know what I mean? But we're going to see what's next for Ryan, because him and his damn promoter can't get on the same page. They're out here Twitter beefing and stuff, so who knows what's next for the young king, Rah. But we're going to see, man. We're going to see. We know the Rougarou got Zorilla coming up, Danielito coming up, you know what I'm saying? And after that, let's see what's next, man. It's a lot of good boxing to be had, man. AB fight week. Let's go beat up Bill Hutchinson and get that Regis smoke, AB. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dev Haney, like, I love to see what he going to do. I know he probably enjoying himself right now, as he should after a tough fight. But it's going to be interesting to see what decision he make and which way he come. You know what I mean? Which way he goes, should I say? Pardon me. I pause. Which way he goes. So Rigo's coming back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He is coming back. He is coming back. He is. Let's go fight Ryan at 140. You know, I just want to go up to 140 just to fight Ryan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rigo's coming back. Yes, sir. He on the Broner AB card for 2021. And I think he got stopped too last time too, Kurt. Got to sign your son fighting this weekend. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like Pereira. He nice, right? Dana White predicted Ryan was going to leave Oscar a while ago. Wow, man. You right. He was speaking on that before. You're right. And I wonder, will he finally do it? We're going to see, though. It'd be interesting to see if he actually do it, because he seemed like he's getting fed up. But let's see just how fed up he is. Like, if he's fed up to the point where he going to say, you know, I'm up out of here for real. You know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. Exposing boxing corruption. I like to see if Devin resigned with Top Rank. Telling Teal fights would be great. Yeah, man. Definitely boxing corruption for sure. Salute, fam. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Smash that like button for your bro. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Come join the family. Dana do not like Oscar. Nope. He do not like no Oscar De La Hoya, man. He don't. But, man, we got an interesting development, man. Like I said, just to run through this real quick, y'all. Fate, man, you got a conclusion for us, man? You got a conclusion, Fate? Nah, he actually stands Baines and don't telegraph his punches at all. Technically sound with flawed defense. Right. Pereira, yeah, he is. He is nice. I like him. We got some skills, but definitely flawed, which makes him exciting, right? And they like him good for the UFC because he takes hits. He had a tendency not to get that head off the line, bro. I seen him doing some hard sparring. I seen him doing some hard sparring recently, taking some punches. I was like, bro, why are you standing there getting punched in your face like that, bro? What exactly is your deal? But bet. That's how I feel like I ain't had a good old conclusion in a while. But, man, boxing is fun. It's heating up. Errol Spence is officially smoking bud, yeah, you know, with his smoking bud t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Smoking bud t-shirt. You know, Spence is a funny guy, bro. Spence is a funny guy, bro. He's a funny guy, man. He ain't playing no games, bro. Spence is officially smoking bud. Smoking on bud, man. Smoking on bud tour. This is dope. I ain't gonna lie, man. Whoever be responsible for putting his t-shirt and his merch together is winning right now. For sure, bro. 100% they winning. Whoever putting that man merch together is serious, bro. Seriosa. Serios, man. So, but this is all the boxing that we discussed today, man. We touched a little bit of everything, man. I mean, Jorge Linares wants to smoke with Ryan. I think he want that bag, like y'all said. TEOFIMO has some slick stuff to say about Josh Taylor getting rid of his trainer. You know what I'm saying? He said it ain't his trainer's fault. It's Josh Taylor's fault. So blame yourself type deal. He has some interesting things to say about Tank Davis, calling Tank Davis, saying he ain't sure of himself, saying he been pampered and catered to. Tony Weeks still a buster for waiting this long to come out with that weak-ass excuses to why he stopped the fight, man. Boxing, but all in all, boxing's in a great place, man. Yeah, I can't see him up close. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to zoom in on that shirt closer. I'm gonna see what the dates actually are, because I know he got some good stuff up there. But salute to everybody in the building pulling up for this good cook, man. As always, much love and appreciation to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out. Conclusion, Devin wants Regis smoke till downfall this week. Question, right? Or Taylor. Linares wants it back. AB is back. And Rigo. Give Barroso justice and EJ Batter facts. And he is officially smoking on Bud Tour. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the dates, though, for you, Miss Joette. I'm going to get the dates. But salute to everybody. I ain't want to make this too long because I know I already had y'all time earlier today. I appreciate all y'all pulling up for your boy being on double duty, man. Yes, man. Fate always on point, man. Peace to the Queen Aisha. Shout out live, Miss Joette, my bro Fate, Kurt, and the rest of the Just Do family. Much love and appreciation. We're going to be right back at it at our time. Y'all know when we take over the airways at 4 o'clock. With that, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday. Appreciate everybody in the Cash App and Super Chats. Y'all constantly supporting the grind. Y'all the real MVPs, man. So I appreciate every last one of y'all that continues to support the grind and pulls up every day. That goes to every last one of y'all. Yeah, too quick. It's too quick was right. It did, right? Try not to drag it too long today. I'll be doing that on purpose, like trying to, because I know I came on earlier, so I know y'all got things to do. So I try to make sure I touched on enough stuff. And we right back at it tomorrow, man. The grind don't stop, man. Who knows? I might double up tomorrow, too, depending on how I feel. So much love and appreciation to everybody in the building. And we going to keep rolling, y'all. So see y'all tomorrow at 4 for sure. And with that, we're going to get up out of here, y'all. Fish Grease, what's good with it, fam? LeVar, appreciate the support, family. All love, Brody. Appreciate you, man. Fish Grease, what's good with it, fam? Appreciate you stopping through as well, man. But y'all tune in tomorrow, 4 o'clock. That's our time. We're going to take over the airwaves again, yo. So we up out of here, y'all. Peace.